What's going on, guys? It's the Outcasts, and welcome back to, I think, episode 9 of the TKI series. You guys seem to really love this series, so we're going to keep going with this as long as we possibly can without being wiped every 24 hours after our protection. So far, we're doing pretty decent. We haven't been wiped and it's been 24 hours, but we pretty much are suspecting that we'll be wiped in the next 24 hours, so we're trying to get as much footage here as I can. I still have a pretty good amount of footage to put out for you guys, so I should have hit episode 10 for sure. Anything over episode 10, I don't really know. But anyways, if you guys are new to the TKI series, make sure to go support the server by joining, and the server link will be in the description for that if you guys want to come join. Go tell the admins or owners that I sent you, and it just lets them know that that they're getting feedback from me, which helps. But anyways, if you are also new to the series, make sure to go watch episode 1 through 8. The link will be in the description. It should be a playlist with every single episode. You don't want to miss that because those episodes are just as good as this one. But anyways, we have a brand new thing on our channel called subscriptions, and if you'd like to support us, because YouTube does not pay that well, there's no big competitors with them, just press the little join icon next to the subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot. Literally even $1 is a big difference for us. But the options for that is $1, $4.99, and $19.99. If you are willing to pay that amount, it doesn't really matter to us. But we're not really suspecting that anybody's going to pay that much money. But we still have an option there just in case you guys want to do it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember to leave a like if you're new, and don't forget to subscribe. Now onto the video. In this first clip, this is a pretty big thing for us. We just got gachas, and this is the amount of crystals that we got. We filled up I think it was around 4 item collectors worth of gacha crystals. It was just insane. But here's some of the loot that we got from them. But yeah, from gachas we got pretty decent fabbies, really good shotguns, a ton of riot armor, so we can literally go around with fabbies, shotguns, and a riot armor and just not care if we get killed. We also have crystallized sap for cliff plats, which is a big thing for us. That helps us a lot. We have oil for gas, the metal tree platforms. If we put them in the grinder, we can get a ton of stuff from them. So I was looking up some ways to get rare flowers because we really needed some. So I went ahead and tamed Masa Chops and then realized that they can't really collect rare flowers apparently. Even though they have the option, I don't know why. So if you guys do know why this is happening, please let me know. Because I have no clue. Again, I'm kind of new to PC, so I'm not really used to all the controls still. So yeah, I spent a good 20 minutes just doing this, just to find out that I can't get them, which sucks. Here's another clip. I was AFK for a little bit, taking a little bit of a break, because I was on all day. And a shout out to my tribe for doing this, but they built an entire Reaper trap, and got a Reaper trapped for us. It was I believe it was a 150. I think I check here in a second. But I quickly got on because I really wanted to get a Reaper. And let's see here. Yes, it was a 150. Had pretty decent stats. So we went ahead and took it down, and this took a very long time for it to get to us. Here was our biggest issue right here. Is after it did that, it would grab one of us, and then it would drop us because of how we had the trap built. But this does this to basically every single trap because Reapers are not really meant to be put in traps. But we wanted to make sure that it got every single one of us and didn't go into the ground and disappear after one of us. So we had to really build a trap because that's the best way to do this, even though it took probably around 20 to 30 minutes. So right here I was trying a little bit of a different method. We were going to sit on these so we didn't take any damage at all from them, and then have them grab us off of the top of them, which seemed to work for my last tribe that we did this with, and that was on PS4 a very long time ago, and this seemed to be the best method, but I was on PC, so it's not as buggy, and it probably should have worked a little bit better, but unfortunately this method didn't work either. And basically right at the 30-minute mark, my friend got impregnated by it, and we were pretty happy, so we found that this side of our trap works the best, and to not build pillars and ceilings up there, that it will not work. But apparently the Reaper was not jumping over, so it seemed to be working, but he would not aggro onto me until right there, and then that's when I knew that he had me. He was so close, but he finally grabbed me off of it and finally impregnated me. And then about 3 minutes after I got impregnated by it, my friend went up by himself and it worked and it grabbed him. He was under the mesh, so he was like, oh god, it's not gonna work. But fortunately, it did not drop him and it worked perfectly, so all 3 of us got impregnated. And while we were trying to figure out where our main base was, because we really had no clue, we needed the 75 levels to add on to our Reaper. So we went over and found an alpha crab pretty close to where we got impregnated by him. So we went ahead and killed that, but unfortunately my friend got all the points and I for some reason got no XP. So I had to go around killing stuff for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes until I got my 75 levels. And then it took me about an hour to figure out where our main base was. So right as we got back to base, I quickly built 3 little tiny 1x1s for us just out of stone, because it didn't really matter what it was built out of. And that's when our Reapers popped out about after an hour. And for some reason my Reaper was the one that didn't really seem to want to kill me as much as my friend's Reapers. But these are the stats on the Reapers after I figure out, because I'm just panicking right now because it was actually trying to kill me. So I had to put on the pheromone and just get out of the room as fast as I could. But yeah, these are the stats of my Reaper right as I go in the inventory about right here. So he had pretty decent health and pretty decent melee for a 150. And my friend had just about the same, but my other friend, unfortunately, he lagged and went into, I'm pretty sure it was the, not corrupted, what is it? Oh, it's the radiation zone, sorry. It's been a very long time since I've been on AB. But he lagged in there and it instantly killed the Reaper that he had. So unfortunately we lost one of the Reapers. So right after that they hit about Juvenile and then we put them in a cryo and then we logged off for the night because it was getting pretty late. And then we went to go head up to Aberration again after we got a decent Megalosaurus line going. Got as much people on as we could for this big boss fight. And my friend decides, I don't have it on video, but it would have been the funniest thing to get it on video. But my friend didn't know what a roll rat was, and right next to our base is the radiation zone. So he decided, oh, what is this? So he got on and clicked right click thinking that it would close the hatch, and it did. But he kind of rolled off the cliff and kind of died and lost basically all of our good Megalosauruses. Fortunately, he was able to go down there with a starter Ravager and get his mana that he had in a cryo and go back down and get all of our Megalosauruses, so we did not lose any, which was basically a big deal because that would have set us back about a day. So fortunately that happened. Here's the moment that you have all been waiting for, probably this entire video, and that was the ROCKWELL fight. So upon entering the fight, I've never done this fight, neither has the other 2 of my members. So we were left with pretty sure just one guy that knew what we were doing, and that was Reese. So we didn't really know that the tentacles would just slam, and did not know that that does a lot of damage. So that is really what messed us up the most, and we were kind of going really slow at the beginning. So I was saying that we should probably bring some backup sets of armor, but no one else was like, it shouldn't hurt us that bad, and it really did. I'm gonna start a little time lapse for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys don't really want to watch this entire boss fight, and if I did, the video would probably be 30 to 40 minutes long. So here's a little time lapse.
Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung.
Unfortunately, we just kind of ran out of time for this boss fight, and we're not prepared the right way. So as you can see, we had 11 minutes left and he wasn't even halfway down and he just went back up. So we were just trying to put as much effort in as we possibly can, and then 2 of our members died. and we kind of knew it was over. We weren't getting out of it. And then eventually I died from, I think it was one of the gas balls that explodes, but it killed me and I died and we lost the fight. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like if you're new, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.
Survive.